Hey guys, welcome to Boxpred. Just going to make this brief video. This will be the final video I do for this weekend's boxing, and it's going to be brief. I haven't really looked into this fight as deeply as I would like, but I've seen enough to, I feel, make an informed decision. And I'm going to briefly be talking about Nathan Cleverly going up against Shawn for the WBO light heavyweight title that Cleverly has. This is going to be sort of a fight where he's trying to break America. He's trying to get the US public and US boxing fans to get them to know what he's about, to sort of a coming outside party thing. And he needs to perform big in this because, you know, there have been a lot of disappointments with these fights he's been having falling through. He's not been fighting guys that a world champion should be fighting, and I think he's made a really big and a good decision to be moving to the US to fight right now, because, you know, there's talk of him joining Freddie Roach, etc, etc. I think fighting in the US is the best option for him now, because so far his career, I know he took a little bit of time off after his studies, but his career is sort of got that slight Joe Calzaghe thing going on about it right now, where, you know, there are excuses about these fights not being made, but at the end of the day, it's his record that's gonna be scrutinised at the end of it, and you know, as good as he may be. So I'm glad he's going to the US. I really hope he performs well and gets some success. I think that he wins this fight, and I think he wins it by a unanimous decision. Shawn has been called in at late notice. This guy doesn't have the speed around the ring in foot movement or hand speed that Cleverly has. I don't think he's as sharp as Cleverly. I think that Cleverly has more volume than him, and I think that Cleverly can easily outwork this guy. What he has to be careful of is any countering that Shawn manages to do, because I've seen him, he does have the ability to throw some counter shots in there, and I think that if Cleverly gets too carried away, then there might be an upset on the cards if he gets caught, you know, caught sleeping, caught napping by Shawn with a counter shot. I'm not banking on that happening. Now the thing is, a lot of people are saying Cleverly will win this fight, but they're not sure what to go with, because, you know, Cleverly seems to fight quite aggressive, and you would think he'd have more stoppages to his name. The problem with Cleverly is he's quite rangy and tall, but he doesn't, I've said it before, he doesn't fight to his strengths. So he takes away that leverage from his advantage, and he often fights up close. So, you know, he'd be pushing up against the guy and he's shortening his shots, okay? He's not like a Klitschko brother who uses his levers and gets that momentum through the body. Cleverly has that physical attribute there, but he doesn't use it. He goes close to you and he throws a lot of wide shots. He doesn't throw a lot of straight shots. Something he really needs to improve on, in my opinion, if he's going to make it at the top level, because he has the physical attributes, he has the stamina, but it's the way he fights doesn't really make best use of those advantages. And I'm expecting, again, he closes the gap and he's throwing, his shots are shortened, there's less power in them, and it's easier for the other guy to defend, quite frankly. So yes, he could get the stoppage victory tonight if he performs better, if he has worked on those things. I can only go by what I've seen so far, and I think, again, he may be frustrated with the resilience of Shawn, and I think he will get a clear decision, but I think he may be frustrated by it, much like Carpensi was, maybe. So yeah, they're my brief thoughts on the fight. I'm going for Nathan Cleverly to win by a decision. We may be frustrated again. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Let me know what you guys think. This is Boxpred, I'm out.